in which today you will learn data migration from Tally ERP, SAP, Oracle, or any other SaaS product to ERPNext. So let's begin. In this video tutorial, what you will learn to preparing, mapping, importing, testing, and training of the data. Data migration with ERPNext is what exactly? Before initiating the migration process, evaluate your business requirement and determine if ERPNext is the right fit of your organization. Consider factors such as accounting needs, inventory management, CRM, project management, reporting capabilities, and specific features offered by ERPNext. To ensure the safety of your financial information, it is crucial to create a backup of your Tally ERP, SAP, Oracle, or Microsoft database, or any other such software like Zoho, QuickBooks data before proceeding with the migration backup of all your financial data, including customer details, vendor information, charts of account, transactions, and inventory records. Explore the modules and functionality offered by ERPNext that align with your business need. Evaluate the core modules such as accounting, inventory, CRM, project management, HR, and any industry-specific module relevant to your businesses. Configure ERPNext to match your business process, including charts of account, taxation rules, financial periods, and any customization required. Now, how to prepare data for the migration. Export the necessary data from that software, such as the customer and vendor details, charts of account, outstanding balances, transaction history, and inventory records. Convert that exported data into compatible format of ERPNext such as CSV or Excel to ensure that the data is properly formatted and organized for the smooth import into the ERPNext application. In ERPNext, there is some templates available which can be downloaded in Excel or CSV format. Now, how to map the data. Create the mapping template that defines how each data field from third-party software should be mapped to the corresponding field in the ERPNext. We will see actually when we are doing a practical of this particular thing. Identify the mapping rules for various data elements such as account, customer, vendors, inventory, items, and transaction. Convert the exported data from third-party software into ERPNext compatible format using the spreadsheet software or a migration tool. Now, how to import data into ERPNext. First of all, you need to launch ERPNext and navigate the import functionality. Then follow the instructions which is provided already. Now, mapping the fields of the template, which is a very critical and very important task. So we will check that how we can map that fields particularly while importing the data. Then after importing the data, some has to verify or some has to reconcile the same to ensure the accuracy. So in case of financial data or tally migration, then accounting people must have to ensure their debtor creditors ledgers is get imported successfully with accuracy of the nomenclature or a series, if any, defined in earlier of Tally or any other financial software like QuickBooks. Also need to provide training to your employees of ERPNext modules, features, reporting capabilities, and workflows specific to your business practices. Then, what are the tasks for the post-migration? Update your stakeholders such as the bank, suppliers, and customers with a new ERPNext system details. Backup and archives your third-party software data securely for future references or legal requirements. Monitor and review your business processes in ERPNext to ensure a seamless transition. So let's go to ERPNext application and we will check how we can do all these things practically in our ERPNext application. So I have already opened my web browser and enter my ERPNext URL and I will be landed on a login page. On login page, I have entered my username and password. Now I'm going to log into ERPNext application. Once my username and password get verified, I have landed on a home doc type or a home page of ERPNext application where I can see some of the shortcuts and some of the masters and report nodes. Under that, I will get the actual functional access of that node and masters and reports. In data import and setting node, under that, there is a data import functionality available. Opening invoice tool creation facility is also available. Opening invoice creation tool is a facility. Through that, we can get the closing balances from the any financial software to our ERPNext application. Then we can also import the chart of accounts from any other financial software to ERPNext also. So these three steps are the very important steps while doing any kind of data migration from any other software to ERPNext application. So these three facility we will discuss in detail, and we will knowing the features, how we can import the data, how we can import the template, and how we can add the opening invoices balances from any other financial software to ERPNext application. And also we will see how we can import the chart of accounts through the chart of account importers. So under the scroll bar, there is an option which is called tools. When you go to the tools module, and when you click on a tools module, then you will be landed on a tool doc type. And you will see that tool doc types workspace. You will get the shortcuts of import data, and also under the node of document you will get import data, export data, bulk update, then download backup, and deleted documents. You can view each and everything. And here you can import and export your data. And also to the home module, when you go to the home module and on the home workspace, under the node of data import and setting, you will get all the threes: activity, import data, opening invoice creation tool, and chart of accounts importer from the other software. So first of all, we will see the activity, how we can import the data from other ERP softwares like SAP, Oracle, or any other SaaS softwares to ERPNext. For that, you need to click on import data button, and here you will see that all imported activity earlier All these activities happen if you have earlier import the data from any other software. All these activity will get listed down in a list view report, and you will see that the status of that particular activity. For example, this is a supplier data or document type of supplier. Document type is get imported, and the status is now succeeded because this activity import successfully into ERPNext database from other ERP software. And another one is the document type is atom document type. That activity is not yet started because the status is not started, and somehow other document is failed or somehow will get unsuccessful or failed, but unfortunately there is no failure. Or here you can see some of the records are partially succeeded to import into the ERPNext database. So this way you can check your status of last import activity from other software to ERPNext database. Or if you want to do a fresh activity of data import, then you need to click on add data import button, and you will be landed on a new data import doc type where you need to select your doc type. For example, now I want to import customer record. So here I have selected a document type of customer, and now I need to decide import type activity, whether I am going to insert a new fresh record into my database, because currently my database is a blank database, absolutely blank. There is no single record available. But if you are updating the same record or already existing record, then you need to select import type, that is update existing record. If in that case in your database the same record will be available, and then only you can update the existing record. If record is not available, then if you are selecting the import type as a update existing record, then ERPNext application will throw the error message, then record is not found or something like that. So please take care before selecting the import type option while importing the data. Now my database is absolutely blank, so I am selecting import type as a insert new record. Now I am going to make the decision whether I want to send an email of the successful completion of this activity or I don't want to send email. So currently I have selected it as don't send an email for the successful completion of this activity. So now I'm going to save this activity, and once I have saved this activity gets saved and its by default status becomes not started yet. So once you save this activity, then you will be landed on this page where you can see you have two options available. One, if you previously downloaded the template and you prepare that template according to the requirement of ERPNext table or database, then you can straightforward go to the attach option and you can attach your template. But if you don't have a template, then ERPNext application will provide you the facility. First of all, you can download that template and then you can prepare that template according to the requirement or field mapping purpose, and then you can attach that same template once again. So first of all, currently we don't have a template, so we are going to downloading the template here, and once you click on a download template option, the export data dialog box will get open and you can select the file type. Earlier, as I said during the presentation, ERPNext application allows you two type of file types to get import or export the template. One is CSV and another one is Excel. So currently I'm selecting the option Excel, and export type will be the blank template. Obviously there are other options available, but we are not doing any kind of this export type. We want a blank template. If existing records available in your database, then you can get existing record into your template, but we we don't have any record in our database, so I am keeping as it is a blank record. Now another options available, these fields are the default field which ERPNext automatically selected, that is ID, customer group, customer name and customer type. So these fields are the only five, four or five fields are there which ERPNext application is selected for the import activity. But apart from that, all these fields are available in a database. If you have the all these data, then you can select all these fields by clicking on the select all option, and you can add the data and you can import the same. But currently I don't have all these data in my other software, so I am keeping whatever the ERPNext is by default selected, all these only 5 to 6 fields, that is ID, customer group, customer name, customer type, territory and GST category. That's it. All these only 6 fields I am keeping as it is, and now I am clicking on export button. Once I click on this export button, my template is now downloaded to my local device, and I am now preparing the same for the import activity. Once you downloaded the template, then you need to prepare the database. In a database ID field, we need to keep blank as it is because ERPNext application will add that ID automatically. This is a counter ID, so we need to keep blank as it is. Under the customer group, you can add your customer group. In ERPNext application, there are several groups available, and you can choose according to your customer's detail which customer has provided to you. So you can select that group and enter the customer name, then its customer type, and you can select the GST category and territory for the same. Once you prepare the template, then you need to again come back to your import activity, and you need to select the option under the node of import file. You can select the activity attach. Now once I click on attach button, upload dialog box will get open. Here you can select your device, and from the device you can select your template. Now I have selected my prepared template, and now I'm clicking on the upload button. Once you click on the upload button, if everything is correct and precise data template is prepared, then you will get all the indicators as a green indicator. If there is any mistake in this uploading of a field mapping template, then ERPNext system will get a green color, a red color indicator, and saying that field is not mapped appropriately with the database. So currently we have all indicators are a green indicator. That means we have mapped the column perfectly. So now we are ready to start the import activity. So now I am clicking on start import activity. once it started and once it finished, it will be completed and given a message that import activity get succeeded. Here we will get a success and ERPNext application given that successfully imported one record. This is a one record which we have inserted. If you want to cross check whether we have succeeded, then go to the customer list option from the awesome bar and click and open the report of customer list, and you can check that our customer is now added into a database and its status is enabled for the transaction. So this way you can add or you can import any data, which is whatever you want, from the other ERP application to ERPNext application. So this is the way you can import. Also, you can get a list of tally financial data. For that, you need to go to the awesome bar and you can enter the command a tally migration list. Once you click on a tally migration list, then you will be landed on tally migration doc type. In this doc type, you can click the add tally migration button and you will be landed on a new tally migration doc type. Here ERPNext application will provide two options. The sundry creditors and sundry debtors account get imported from the tally. So if all these are master data processed, so you need to select the appropriate option. Is master data is processed or is master data imported? If you want to import a template, you can import that, and if you want to data is processed, you can check this process. So now go to the under the node of master data, attach your file. For example, I am attaching the same template as a customer and upload it. Once you upload it, then that file get linked, and here my data list will get uploaded in a ERPNext application. So same process is again same. You can process the master data, and by default current status is experimental, but once you process the data, then this data will get imported automatically into your chart of accounts, and you can add the data easily from tally to ERPNext application. So you need to just attach the template of your sundry debtors and creditors master data, and then you need to click on process master data. So that data will get processed, and after that you can save the same. If you click on a save button, for that before you need to process it. Now this data is processed, and during the processing this error is generated. Now if you go to the error log, and you can see that this kind of error logs has been generated. If you go to the error log, then you will get the detail, because some of the programming features required. So for that we have suggested to migrate from the tally data, you need a techno-functional consultant. So the process is the same, where you can migrate data from tally, and you can attach this kind of master data, and you can click on process and save that. Once everything goes correct, then data will get imported. For that you need some of the API keys and all this functionality, and you can connect that functionality and you can make the appropriate decision, and you can get imported very easily by just clicking on a process master data. So prepare each and everything before migration. Just as in my presentation I have shown you whatever the preparation you required, and then only you can prepare the data, and then you can process the data to import into from Tally to ERPNext application. So this is the way you can get imported all these things from Tally financial data to ERPNext application. Also, we will see how we can get the opening balances from Tally to ERPNext finance module. Here you need to, first of all, you need to click on the opening invoice creation tool button, and then you can select the company under which company you want to get the opening balances. Also, you need to select the invoice type, whether it is a purchase invoice, that means you want to get imported a creditor balance, or you want to get imported a debtor balance. So for that you need to select invoice. Suppose I want to get imported the debtor balance, then I need to select invoice type as a sales, and then I need to add one by one. If you want to add one by one invoices, or you can upload the file directly from your prepared template. If you click on import, then again you will go to the upload dialog box will get open. You can attach your template file where you can prepare the data from the Tally and you directly upload it. If you don't have a template, again you can download that template, and that template will get downloaded, and you prepare that template and you can upload it very easily. So and once you upload the data, then you need to click on create invoice button, where you can upload or you can generate that opening invoices balances, and you can easily import that data into your ERPNext accounting module. So this way you can generate the data, or you can generate that and you can import that data into ERP. Here is the template which ERPNext provided for the bulk uploading. Invoice number is the number field which previous system invoice number you need to enter in this. Suppose invoice number is this is the invoice number, so I have entered the invoice number. Party type is obviously my customer or supplier. Then party name has to be given. Suppose India Hardware is my party name, which recently we have created. So this is the party name I have. Then this opening balance goes to the temporary opening account of particular company. Posting date is current by default, today's posting date, and due date you may change according to your credit period which you have provided to the customer. So now I have, suppose if I have provided a 30 days credit, then I am selecting the due date as a in March 2024. Then the item name, if you have the item names or item details, you can enter that items. You can enter the outstanding amount over here. Suppose my outstanding will be at 10,000 rupees, and then you can enter the quantity, and also you can add a cost center and a branch as well. So this way you can enter this data into your template, and the same template will get attached and get imported into the ERPNext application. So thank you